Hey, what's happening? This is Tom, NerdRemix.com. I got a review for you today of The Collective, Volume 2. Now, if you're not familiar with that, it's a thing that Jab Pictures and Jason Hoover have been doing. Volume 1, they took 10 independent filmmakers, gave them each a spot to put a 10-minute short, and it was all based on the same synopsis having to do with the meat eater. Now, The Collective, Volume 2 is basically what Jason Hoover did was send each of the 10 filmmakers a cardboard box and told them it had to be used in a story, and it could go any way they wanted to as long as it was about the box. And again, 10-minute shorts. Now, a few different faces on this one. We got Red Panic Button Films, Gru Opus Films, Quattro Venti Scott, which is Cameron Scott's outfit. Susie Does Horror, Jab Pictures, of course. Jason's got to be in his own thing. Sorry if I keep looking down. I got copious notes on this. Graphic 13 Films, So Pics, and Liberty of Death Productions, Death Hug Films, and Spiral Filmworks. Now, first up is a short called Fertility 2.0. Now, this was shot in black and white, and it was written and directed by David Ross. It basically centers around a couple trying to conceive. Some really cool visuals in this, making dolls, making kids. Kind of reminded me of a Tool video, and that was kind of cool. Next up was Illusion. That was Red Panic Button Films. That was Dakota Meyer, the teenage kid that wrote and directed this. Kind of ambiguous about this one. Pretty cool. Michelle Shields is in it. Shannon Feaster is in it. Hoover's in it. A lot of jokes on the news crawl in one scene at the bottom. Kind of a Knight's Dead scene. You got mad props for shooting in the rain. That's not easy to do. And it's basically kind of about the box haunting a married couple. And really cool. Only thing I got is, hey, you use some cheap ass shaving products. That Barbasol shaving cream. Come on, man. Anyway. Number 3 is from Graphic 13 Films. It's called Snapcase. Now, this was kind of cool. It's about a guy with a bitchy wife and a Napalm Death T-shirt that kind of goes on a killing spree. The guy's wearing the Napalm Death T-shirt, not you know, the wife. Eric Schneider wrote and directed this. The guy that goes on a killing spree, really cool stuff. Played by, I believe, Josh Schneider. His name is Mason. And the chick that plays his wife, really good, kind of reminded me of Adrienne Barbeau in Creepshow. Kind of channeled that. Really cool. There's a scene that reminded me of The Evil Dead in the shed. You'll have to look for that scene. A guy runs into a twisted family in the basement. And what starts it all is there's some kind of power in the box. So definitely check this out. This is one that really stood up for me. Another homage. Somebody whistled the Creepshow theme in it. So, or I mean the Tales from the Crypt theme. So you got Tales from the Crypt. You got a kind of a Creepshow reference, kind of half-assed, and definitely something inspired by the Evil Dead. So their hearts are in the right places. That was from Graphic 13. Check it out, Eric Schneider. Number 4, Gru Opus Films. This was written and directed by Jay Mattingly. Now, this is kind of a cool thing. A guy digs up the box, Brian, and he finds an eyeball in it, and he starts having strange dreams, and strange things happen, strange waking dreams. Could have done without all the male nipples. Did not need to see a bunch of bitch tits. But this is called It Crawls Back In. So this was another one that kind of stood out. Number 5 would be by Death Hug Films, and this one didn't do much for me. Dakota Meyer's in it. It was filmed and directed by Jason Hoover. I was kind of disappointed by this. Basically, all you need to know about this one is we need you to open this box. If you choose not to, you will die. Okay? Lots of garbage bags and glow sticks in this one. Next up, Susie Does Horror. This was really cool. Lots of over-the-top fun. It was called Two Guys, One Box. So, you know, you get that there. Edward X. Young and Sammy Clark are involved in it. I believe Edward X. Young wrote and directed it too. I think Cam Scott actually shot it. But Coke, Booze, and Kidnapping, Ransom, The Box, and Rituals. It's very Hellraiser-ish in that thing. John Link does a real good job as playing a wizard. And the beginning, Vanessa, I hope I get this right, Romanelli, awesome ass, really hot. Enjoyed that. And the Incantations, another nod to the Evil Dead. So you got that was it was over the top like that, you got to enjoy it. And with a title like Two Guys, One Box, you know you're going to have fun with that. So number 7 was Exile by Cam Scott. I had seen this one prior to seeing the actual DVD. It stars Dennis Lamka, Michelle Fields, who looks smoking hot, dressed as a doctor. And basically Dennis Lamka plays a hulking serial killer. And he meets with the doctor to try to get some channel his feelings into the box, and he kind of has a deliverance through the box. You have to watch it to check it out. I really enjoyed this one. Cam Scott just keeps getting better and better, and this one's actually shot in color, which is kind of cool, kind of a change of pace for him. Number 8 was from Jason Hoover and Jab Pictures. And you remember what I said about Jason Hoover doing the earlier one, the Death Hug Films one? More than made up for this one. This one has some brutal, breathtaking imagery in it. Really enjoyed it. It's almost like 2 dueling serial killers, and the box figures into that. You'll have to check it out. It's called Boundary. It's from Jab Pictures, Jason Hoover, and Shannon Feaster's in this. He's in like 4 of these movies. Dude, you really padding the IMDb resume there, all right? But yeah, Jason Hoover really knocked it out of the park with this one. This is one of the films in the 10 that struck me as really you know, kind of a visceral level. So that was really cool. Number 9, So Pics. This was from Shannon Feaster. He wrote and directed it, and it's kind of a haunted kid story. And this was another one that really struck me. It has some really cool atmosphere. It has Ramones at the beginning of it. The name of the film is called Keepsake, and really cool. I kind of liked it. The haunting of the past type thing, the way they figured the box into it was really original, and I think this was one of the most original ones out of this. So kudos to the Feasters for knocking this one out. And then number 9, Spiral, another cool film. And you know, hey, what can you say about this, my man? This stuff, it's a fantastic idea, and you know, it's much better than the 8 films to die for bullshit. That's what I kind of liken it to, because a lot of those films suck, and this one, none of the films suck on 1 or 2. Some of them don't work as well as others, but the ones that do work really work. And like I said, the ones that stood out for me in this are Keepsake, Boundary, Exile, and probably Two Guys, One Box, and Fertility 2.0 really stuck out for me on this one. I don't know how you'll feel, and you know, because there is something for everybody here, and it's a really cool package that they keep putting together. I can't wait to see part 3. I heard it's going to be all female filmmakers. If so, I look forward to it. And definitely check this out. It's called The Collective, Volume 2. You can get it from Jab Pictures. Check out their website, and I'm sure it's jabpictures.com, and you can check out all the filmmakers and definitely keep an eye out for them, because this is some really cool shit. I got 8.5 out of 10 easy on this. Like I said, not all of it works, but the stuff that does work really works. And like I said, there's 3 or 4 real gems in this, like the stuff that Feaster did, the stuff that Hoover did, Cam Scott, and then, you know, like the Fertility 2.0, really cool stuff. David Ross did that, and definitely check it out, man. And also, wow, I gotta give a shout out to Snapcase too. That was really cool. Eric Sniper did a really good job. That those are the ones that'll really hit you. They hit me on a first, you know, on a really visceral level. I'm sure there's something else in here that, you know, that you'll find appeals to you, because it's not everybody's cup of tea, but you'll find something you enjoy in this. It's called The Collective, Volume 2. They're doing great things, man. Check it out. 8.5 out of 9 or out of 10. I'm Tom, NerdRemix.com.